So I'm currently at Ulta. I just threw my hair in a bun because I'm actually going to get my hair cut and styled, and I'm so excited because I feel like whenever I'm pregnant, my hair just like doubles in volume and it's just unmanageable and it's crazy. And I haven't gotten it, honestly. I don't think I've had anything done to it since like April. My sister trimmed it for me maybe back in like October, November, but it was like a really rushed thing, so it didn't really, I mean, it looked okay, but I felt like my hair was just immediately dead like a month later. And so yeah, I have an idea of what I want to do. My hair is actually, let's see, it's still a little damp, but I mean, they're gonna wash it anyway. So my hair goes down to like halfway down my boobs, and I'm actually thinking about probably taking like almost 6 inches off and layering it, and then maybe getting it texturized or thinned or whatever you want to call it, because it's just so much. And as long as I can still put it up in a bun for work, I mean, technically in the Navy you can do ponytails, but I don't like doing my hair in ponytails. I don't have anything against other females in the military doing ponytails. You know, it's your hair, do whatever you want as long as it's allowed, but I just don't like the way my hair looks in ponytails, so I like to keep it in a bun. Well, I don't like how it looks in like lower ponytails, because in the Navy you can't see the ponytail from the front. You're not allowed, so it has to be basically in the middle or down low. And I look like those memes on Facebook. I look like a founding father. So let's go into Ulta. So I'm done with my hair appointment, and I didn't do anything exciting. I just got layers, a little bit of layers. I got it thin, which was the main thing I wanted, and obviously I got my dead ends trimmed. My hair is already like super thick, and being pregnant, I feel like makes it worse. I feel like my hair just doubles in volume. So I had her thin it a lot, and there's still a lot there. Every time I get my hair done, the people are like, I thinned it, but it's still really thick. And I'm like, I know, I understand. And I also got a ton of stuff at Ulta. I got so much stuff, they gave me free stuff too. Kind of embarrassing. I'll show you what I got and I'll link it down below. So I've been having really, honestly, I haven't had this bad of acne issues since I was like in high school or early college years. So I'm gonna give this Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Kit a try from Clinique. I've never heard of it, but you know, I've been using Clinique on and off since I was in middle school, so I'll give it a try. I got this. I've been wanting to try this for a while. It's the Pillow Proof Blow Dry Redken spray. I've been wanting to try it for a while. I feel like every time I get my hair done, they use it, and it got used today, and I really like it. I love Redken products because I feel like it just smells. It makes your hair smell like you're fresh from a salon every time you do your hair. What else did I get from Redken? I got a few other things from Redken. She didn't use this on my hair, but it's all soft multi-care oil for dry, brittle hair. I feel like I always have that issue with my hair if it's not freshly cut. So I'm gonna give that a try. I got Diamond Oil Blow Dry Shine Oil. I think it's from the same line as the Pillow Proof spray. So I'm gonna give that a try. I'll just go ahead and show you this because it was also Redken. This is the free products that I got for spending so much money. It's the Clear Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner, little travel size. And I love travel size stuff because it gives you a chance to try it. And if you don't like it, you're not gonna waste a giant bottle. I only got this because I'm just hopping on the bandwagon. I've seen people use this and say amazing things about it. It's the, sorry if I say it wrong, the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I actually really like face spray. I had another one from Pacifica, but I won't go into why I'm going to stop using Pacifica. But basically, I used Pacifica, and I really like the face spray, so I thought I'd give this a try because it has such amazing reviews. And oh, I got the travel size Better Than Sex mascara because my sister is like the mascara queen. I don't know anybody who uses mascara more than she does. I think for her, I was 20, so she turned 16. So the year that she turned 16, all I bought her was a ton of mascara. I think I probably went to Ulta, actually. I remember I bought her this really nice Betsy Johnson makeup bag that I think she still owns. So it was a good gift. And then I just filled it with mascara. And she loved it. I got L'Oreal Micro Ink Pen Brown Stylist. I have basically the same thing in a different brand, and it was running out. And I honestly was just in a hurry, so I grabbed the first one I could find. But I think it'll do the job the same. And then I got 2 things of Burt's Bees Vanilla Bean Lip Balm. I am addicted to lip balm. I'm actually going to put some on right now. I'm addicted to lip balm. I feel like I have to put lip balm on at least like 3 times a day. Basically after every time I eat or something. But I am addicted. I keep one everywhere. I'm surprised I don't have one in my car right now, probably because I cleaned my car out a couple weeks ago. And I just forgot to put some back. But I keep one in my uniform, in my bag, normally in the car, in my husband's truck. I have to have some everywhere. Speaking of my husband, the last thing I got was for him. I only heard of this because of Tara Henderson. In one of her most recent videos, she was talking about, I wish I could remember the name of the condition, but it's basically, I researched it because as soon as she mentioned it, I was like, my husband has that. So basically my husband has like these little dots on his arms, and it basically looks like he has irritation from the pores that your hair grows out of. And it doesn't bother him. It's not painful. He just doesn't like the way it looks, which is understandable. And I guess Tara Henderson has the same thing on her legs. And she said that someone recommended this Dr. Bronner's brand of Pure Castile soap. So I told him about it, and he was like, please get me some. So he wanted eucalyptus, but they didn't have any. So I called him, and he's like, oh, you could do peppermint. And I'm glad he picked peppermint because I was hoping he'd pick peppermint. Let's see if I can smell it. No, it's closed. I'm not going to open it. But yeah, that's what I got from Ulta. I spent ultimate money, but I just got paid. And also I really just felt like I needed it because I've been working with helicopters for almost 2 years now. And honestly, every time I go to work, I would never, obviously I'm in the military, so I just put my hair in a bun. And working with helicopters, I'd be working sometimes, I think the longest I worked was like 20 hours straight. And you don't want to wear makeup, 1, when you're working for 20 hours, 2, when you're getting really sweaty, because that's not good for your skin either. If anything, I was just constantly washing my face. So makeup would have just been pointless. So honestly, now that I'm at this new command where I'm going to be working in an office setting, I want to do better at making myself look good, because I feel like when I look good, I feel good. And so I felt like I needed to treat myself. So it's been a couple days, and I realized I never even went over how my first day at my new command went. It was really, I don't want to say weird, but I came at a eventful day where it was like one giant never-ending party. They had a potluck, which I'm not sure why. Then they had and there was like cake there, and then they had a promotion ceremony, and that had cake, and then they had a going away party, and that had cake. So it was just like constant parties, and everyone was just like, you came out a really good day. And so then that was Friday. Yesterday was Monday, and I didn't film at all yesterday because I had the worst, I don't even know if it was a migraine, but I really did like feel like I was gonna throw up from how painful it was by the time I got home. Like, it started maybe like 20 minutes before I left work, and then it just continued on. It got worse as I got home, and then eventually it was like at this command, I don't even really need to go to bed until 10 o'clock, but I went to bed at like 7 maybe, if that, because I just felt horrible, and I was like in tears. I just felt so bad. Anyway, so today's Tuesday. I'm still kind of getting used to things. It's a little weird because I don't have a computer yet, so I kind of just sit there and can't do anything, and nobody wants to sit at work for 8 hours not doing anything, so it is what it is until I can get a computer and actually start doing things and doing work. But I scheduled my anatomy scan, and they gave me this paper to read directions and then like call the number. And I don't remember this from the last time, but apparently you can't eat for 8 whole hours before, so they were asking me what time, and I was like, well, because luckily they were able to schedule on a Thursday, and Jonathan doesn't have class on Thursday, so I wanted to make sure it was a day that he wouldn't have to miss class. But I knew that he would complain if I made it too early, so I made it for 10. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not looking forward to not eating until like almost noon probably. But we are on day 3 of my command. We'll see how it goes. So I just left the clinic on my base, and so I'm trying to convert to a different rate, meaning a job in the Navy. And it's actually something I did for a really long time as a civilian before I was in the Navy. But I have to put in a package, and basically it's a bunch of paperwork, which is also including something that states I have normal hearing and speech. And so I had to go get paperwork for that. I was only able to get my audiogram. I've never taken any sort of test to prove I have normal speech, but my coworker told me basically you have to read something that's like rhyming. I had to get a coffee. I haven't had coffee in a few days, and I feel like that's why I had such a terrible headache last night. I tried to give up coffee, like, it was weird. I tried to give up coffee the month before. I think it was the month that I got pregnant, and it had nothing to do with me getting pregnant. I just was like, oh, I'm gonna try giving up coffee, and I felt terrible. I only lasted 3 weeks before I caved, and the next thing I knew, I was pregnant, and I'd totally forgotten I tried to give up coffee, and everyone was like, oh, did you give up coffee because you're pregnant? And I was like, no, I didn't know I was gonna get pregnant. But I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like anal about coffee and pregnancy. I was with my first pregnancy, but I'm a lot more relaxed this time around. So I'm currently trying not to rush, but I'm going to gymnastics, and I feel like my daughter's teacher never starts on time. And then of course, you know, with my new command, and I'm in a parking lot. With my new command and my work schedule, I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I am only able to leave 10 minutes before her class starts, and I work 15 minutes away. Well, GPS said 18. And right now I'm 16 minutes late, and I'm driving 3 miles an hour in the parking lot. And I'm driving the wrong way. Well, it's not the wrong way, but I mean, the closer I get to gymnastics, the parking lot kind of turns different direction. I guess I'll just park on the other side. And I'm starving. But luckily they sell snacks in there, so I'm probably gonna get like a bag of chips or something. I don't know. And there's my husband's truck. I'll park across from him.